Hi everybody, welcome to our channel or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new.
It is late, it is 8:32 in the evening, so I know this video is going to come up late and it probably won't be that long, but it's just been a day. I've done nothing but sleep for the last 2 days, and to tell you the truth, I could go back to bed right now and go back to sleep. So, I don't know. It started Monday, didn't it? It started Monday night.
This is Monday.
What?
Today's Monday.
Today's Tuesday.
Oh, hell.
Or did it start?
No, it's Monday.
It's Monday? Then it started Saturday. Yeah, today is Monday. It started Saturday.
It started Saturday and it came on to us so
Yeah.
hard that it threw off her date clock a bit.
Yeah, I don't even know what day it is how bad it was. I tell you, I've had a virus or a sinus infection or something because I feel bad and I'm just sleeping. And my head is killing me. But I went to bed, okay, Saturday night. I went to bed, whatever time it was. And I didn't get up until 7 p.m. on Sunday. It was well over 12 hours. I mean, like 18, 19 hours that I slept. And I can't sleep like that. I just can't do it. And my back won't let me, but my back wasn't even mad or nothing. It was just like, nope. So then I got up at 7 and I was tired, so I went to bed at about 1:30 in the morning and slept all day today until 3:30. And then I literally dragged myself out of bed. I could have went right back to sleep. I wasn't done. And I'm tired now.
Mm-hmm.
I was just talking to Mom, though. That's funny because, like, on Friday, I was telling her I've got to talk to the doctor about my vitamin levels because I'm too tired. And then this shit happened, and I slept an entire weekend away. Wolfie's been so good about it, though. He's very happy to see me when I am conscious, but he's been real good and hasn't bothered me, or he only bothered me one time to wake me up to tell him he needed to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's a good dog.
Yeah.
Because he's a needy little booger. He needs attention, doesn't he, Mom?
Yes, he does.
My goodness gracious. That dog is an attention-seeking hound. I got out a pot roast for tomorrow.
Good.
I got some nice fresh carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's a stupid one. I'll tell this on myself. I have baby carrots to put in my pot roast.
Mm-hmm.
And do I say I have fresh baby carrots? No. I say I have real carrots. Like the canned carrots I use on occasion are fake carrots or imaginary carrots or something. But I will know the reason why if I can't call a real carrot a real carrot. I don't know why I do that.
Yeah.
I caught myself saying it yesterday and I was like, wait a minute. I've probably been saying that for years and just never really heard
Yeah.
it.
You've got yourself.
Never caught myself saying it. I had to go get a lemonade. The boys went over and changed Bonnie's kitty litter for her, which she paid them amply. Thank you. You paid too much. But they're very happy about it, so I'm not going to complain. Ben went straight and put his in the bank. You know how Ben does. Ben loves anything that he can do electronically. So that's all he wants to spend his money on. Although I will tell you, I had to go to the bathroom, so I stopped there at Speedway, and they had some little Pikachu plushies setting up by the register. And when I came out, and I told Ben about them, and so we stopped back by there again when we were taking Bonnie her card back, and he went in and saw them because he was thinking he might get one, but he decided not to. But that's like the first tangible thing he's talked about since the beginning of December.
Guess why I turned them down, guys?
Tell him.
Because they were Valentine shoes.
Somebody has to get one for him. He can't get one for himself. He ain't getting one. If I'm going to get him anything for Valentine's Day, I'll just beat him till he turns red. That's what I was planning on doing to Chris.
Nice.
Well, no, I was just going to go down to all our friends and follow him around going, Christopher, Christopher, I love you. He hates that so bad. He would be blood red with embarrassment.
Yeah.
He would lay down and die. Seriously. Christopher. Is that funny? Wolfie doesn't like it when I do that. I can't do it with Wolfgang. It doesn't roll correctly. Wolfgang. See, it's not as good as Christopher.
He's looking at you funny.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, I do things like that to my children. Being a child of mine is not for the faint of heart. I will do things that embarrass you. For instance, I'll walk behind them with my hands like this up in the air and picking my feet up real high and going. So it sounds like I'm using swamp, like I'm the swamp creature. And then they start running, so of course I have to run and go. People will look at you funny. Another one, Ben, I'm telling this on you. I had been doing weird stuff like that to embarrass the kids. And so Ben decided he needed to beat on me. So he came chasing. You're laughing. You remember this. He came chasing me out of the Walmart with a big loaf of Italian bread, whacking me with it. And I was screaming, help, help. This young man's beating me with a loaf of bread. Somebody call the cops. You're all my witnesses. People were either laughing or shaking their heads. There's no in between. There was no in between. That was funny. We do get up to our little things, though.
There was one time when she made me jump so hard, I snapped, pulled out. I forget if it was a Miro pan or a skillet or something.
He was chasing me through the house, threatening to beat me with a pot. It was awful.
And guess what she was saying the whole time?
What was I saying?
You were going, mommy, 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 mommy.
Mommy, 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 help. Save me. She didn't either. She was useless, I tell you. You're such a pretty boy. He's laying there just like not sure why we're laughing.
Didn't sound funny to him.
Didn't sound very funny to a wolf. Mommy never embarrasses Wolf. I bet I could.
I bet you could. You just haven't tried yet.
I just like him, so I wouldn't embarrass him. He's my favorite. Anyway, I told Chris he ought to get his girlfriend a Pikachu. But he said other than Mario, he doesn't think she likes that stuff. Shadow making a big, it looked like it had something spilt right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so what's been going on with work today, Chris?
We worked at the whole site again.
The old site?
No, the whole site.
Oh. You gonna get extra workers?
I don't know yet.
They could just give you an extra day.
They could, yeah.
They could also pay you more.
I don't know what they're doing
It's
yet.
the money rubbing.
Yeah. They're thinking of something, I think.
Chris just bought his brother a video game the other day. What was it?
I had to use an ID to show him I was old enough to get it, but it was that one game he wanted for so long.
What?
One of his Atlas games. I forget which one.
What game was it, Ben?
Well, I tell you when I can show it.
Now it's reading backwards. What is it?
It might read forwards on the video, but if it doesn't,
won't.
it's Persona 5 Royal.
Persona 5. We were at, where did we go out to eat the other day with Bonnie?
Texas.
No, not that time, after that.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. Was it Red Lobster, Ben, or was it, I think it was Red Lobster, that guy came over and liked your hoodie?
That was Red Lobster.
He was wearing a Sword Art Online hoodie.
Yep. Which
I wonder
mom
if it
made me
came
run to the
clean
washer.
or
It did.
whatnot.
What, Ben?
Which mom made me run to the washer.
Twice with all fabric bleach. It was, he just won't take it off long enough to wash it. If it's at all cool enough or warm enough for him to wear it, that's what he's got on. Gonna have to put him in the washer.
Let's put mom in the washer for a test run.
Mom's too big to fit in the washer.
Gonna run into
Exactly, and I'm bigger
the
than
big
you.
washer. What do they call that?
The extractor at the
Yeah.
laundromat. Yeah, that's what we'll put Ben in.
Or we could just tie him up and put him through a car wash.
Let's try that on you, Christopher.
Yeah, you are built more like an SUV.
Hey!
Yeah, he flips over easily.
Yeah, you do. You roll over pretty easy.
That's a horrible guy.
Watch out, I'm in a mood. I'm sitting here absolutely starving. Hungry, starving to death, starving. And I know if I get up and cook anything whatsoever, the dishes won't get done tonight. Because it's 8:44. But I'm hungry. What do I want? I guess I could have Benny make me some noodles. I do like nice noodles from time to time. I have some teriyaki noodles. That might be good. I don't know. That teriyaki based I got the other day on those mushrooms was so good. I said now I want to buy mushrooms like every week. Only, you know, one of the half basket size, because a basket of mushrooms is too much for one person.
Mm-hmm.
What did we have for supper last night? Leftovers. You had leftover spaghetti.
I think leftovers too, yeah.
If I had any sense whatsoever, I would throw a can of biscuits in the oven and scramble up a couple dozen eggs. We have so many eggs. We have an appalling number of eggs. What I'd really like is French toast, but we don't have enough bread. I'm not going back out facing Deer Central after dark for a loaf of bread. And also, I don't know what it is and I don't know why it is, but let me be driving slow and being extra careful because it's dark out and there will end up a sheriff's deputy behind me. Every stinking time.
Because they're driving slow.
Hmm.
They think like many drunks do.
Yeah.
That if they're driving slow, they won't be noticed.
No, I just don't want to hit a deer.
I know.
We almost hit a cat.
A what?
A cat in town.
Mm.
We just got past Grady Hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and a cat darted out, and the traffic was heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't know how that cat made it across the street.
Used up at least one of its life.
At least one, maybe two or three. Oh, it was flying low. Something must have scared it for it to be running like that.
You know, they fight. They'll do that when they fight.
Anyway, I didn't hit it, and it was a miracle. And the car coming toward me didn't hit it, and that was a miracle. I don't think he could even see it because he was so close to it. You know, you can't see down to the road in front of you. and it ran right in front of him. I hit the brakes, he didn't. So, dumb cat. Chris said he hoped it was a stray cat and not somebody's pet, because it wasn't going to make it home at this rate. I said, I hope it's okay and it gets home and then they lock it inside the house so it can't scare anybody else. And you know what else I saw today?
What?
On the sidewalk, a squirrel.
Whoa.
Yeah, tonight.
Huh.
We're talking 7:30 at night. There was a squirrel out running around on the sidewalk over by Bonnie and John's apartments. And I thought, what is a squirrel doing up now?
Mhm.
Squirrels are not nocturnal.
Maybe add the reebies.
Maybe add the reebies. Oh, I watch Mr. Ballin podcasts and his YouTube channel. And by the way, fascinating. And last night he was doing medical mysteries. This one guy named Robert goes into the Veterans Hospital and they tell him that he has sciatica and that's why his legs and his side hurt. So he goes home. Then a few days later, it's to the point where he can barely walk and he's in agonizing pain. And he has a lot of pain around where he had a kidney transplant, or no, liver transplant. So he goes back to the VFW and they're like, okay, this isn't right because you're a transplant and you have 103 fever and it's dangerous.
Mhm.
So we're going to admit you to the hospital. He was in there for 27 days. They tested him for everything they could think of. It got to the point where they were testing him for shit that they knew he didn't have. And one of the things they knew he couldn't possibly have was rabies. But the rabies test came back positive. Well, of course, poor old thing. He was only 60, so he's not really that old. Quite young, really. Getting younger every year. Poor thing passed away after 27 days in the hospital. And so they went in and they did the autopsy to see if it really was rabies. And it really was. And they traced it back to the guy who gave him the liver, had been in an accident and died, but he had contracted rabies from a raccoon bite right before he passed away.
Same thing happened with they work in the park.
The park rangers?
Yeah. Park ranger died and left his organs
Mm.
and somebody got rabies from it.
Mm-hmm.
He had been bitten, but it was so close to the time that he died of something
He didn't have a
else,
chance to do anything
'cause
about
there
it.
were no symptoms.
Yeah. Well, this guy could have been, for all I know, on his way to get his shots when
Mhm.
he knew he'd been bit by a raccoon and his wife remembered it, but they had to exhume him and check his brain and he had rabies. And I was like, dude,
Not a pleasant way to go.
no, 20 years old in an accident and his organs were diseased. The other 3 people that got his organs got by without it, but they immediately put them on the rabies vaccine because they don't know how long rabies can lay in wait in a transplanted organ.
Mhm.
Now, if there is something gross or weird or bizarre to be told and shared with you, I am the one who will do it. I go out of my way to find bizarre stuff, and I swear bizarre stuff goes out of its way to find me. So, I'm warning you, if you don't like that kind of stuff, it's probably not the right channel for you to be watching. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. This video has already been longer than I meant for it to be. I said I'll do about 12, 14 minutes. It's almost been 20 minutes. Oh. Anything to add, Christopher?
No?
Wolfgang, have you anything to add, sir?
He's sweet.
He's sweeter than a sugar lump.
Yeah.
Ben,
Huh?
anything to add?
Busy for sale.
Oh, yuck. Okay, I know Mom ain't got nothing to say. Do you?
Nope.
Nope, I was right. Okay, come see us on Wednesday. Maybe by then I'll know what day it is. Not be so tired. And In the meantime, have a good week and take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.